Hello folks, welcome back to another edition of What? Are you kidding me? You know, it's that political time again, and these guys they're fighting for that top spot. New Hampshire, Iowa, and all these things, making tons and tons of promises. That's why I wore my suit and tie today. Look at these guys, huh? Neatly dressed, suit and ties, looking sharp as a whistle, making tons of promises like they've done from decades to decades to decades to decades to decades to decades and so on. You know, they got the people talking afterwards at restaurants over a cup of coffee and, oh boy, this guy on taxes, this guy on Social Security. Promises up the yin yang, folks. But let's stop and think. We've all been there for decades. We've all gone out to eat, come on over on the weekends. We have family functions. We're talking about what this guy's going to do, what that guy's going to do. Let's stop now. Let's stop. Now let's say, what has gotten done over these years? These decades, these whatever. What has actually gotten done? Nothing. We're broke. We have no money to spend to go back out to put into the economy. When shit hits the fan, we say, raise taxes. We can't drive as much as we used to because the fuel charges, oh my God, are ballistic. Let's do something about it. Let's put these guys, these 6 Republican figures who want that top spot, up against the wall and say, you want my vote? What is your plan? Not just what is. What are you going to do for America? What is your plan for the tax-paying citizens of America, of this country we live in? What are your plans for the tax-paying citizens who've built the roads we're driving on today, who've built the bridges that lead us from this part to that part? What is your plan for Medicare? We've heard tons of crap over the past, I don't even want to talk about the decades about this plan. Nothing's gotten done. It just goes broker and broker and broker. What is your plan with Social Security? And I'm not talking about the plan of saying, well, we need to raise taxes so we could have more money in there, just so you could have more money. We need somebody now. We are in such a desperate situation, folks. We need somebody now who is for bringing back that old American dream. Owning the house, the picket fence, the family dog, where little Tommy could walk outside and feel safe. Those days are gone. They've been gone for a long time. We need to do something about it. We need to find out which guy or gal it is who is going to stand by the American tax-paying citizens of this country, the good old United States of America. Who is it out there? I want to know. I want you to talk about this subject. Talk about what you're going to do. And I'm not talking about just answering those stupid questions that guy sits in during the debates and reads you the questions that you probably wrote them. Answer these middle-class, average Joe questions from just a regular guy. What are your plans for this country? Kind of like the 99 percenters. What is your... I'm not talking about these multi-gazillionaires who, you know, don't have a hard time. I'm talking about the guy who's got to worry about how he's going to pay for this and pay for that. That average guy. What are your plans for that person? Thank you. Thanks for tuning in to... What? Are you kidding me?